and a privilege for me to work with the Arbonne Charitable Foundation every day. Our mantra is change starts with me, and when you partner with us to fund those causes that are dear to your heart, you're making real changes in the lives of teens who desperately need them. In fact, you've impacted the lives of more than 90,000 teens. So, thank you. And that's just in the 4 short years since the foundation has been created. 90,000 teens who have lived with homelessness, sex trafficking, mental health issues, foster care, bullying, abuse, eating disorders, and issues of self-esteem, all of which can forever impact their life's journey. So I can't tell you all of those 90,000 stories today, but I'm going to tell you one. And it starts with a 12-year-old girl named Jessie Rees from our home community in Orange County, California, who was diagnosed with brain cancer. While undergoing treatment, Jessie decided to focus her energies on helping other kids going through cancer treatments. She started making something called Joy Jars, and that is named after her, for her middle name, Joy. And she filled those jars with toys, crafts, all kinds of things to keep kids happy and give them something to do while they're going through all of this. She herself made more than 3,000 Joy Jars before she passed away in January of 2012, just 10 months after she was diagnosed. Inspired by her legacy and the work of the Jessie Rees Foundation, the Arbonne Charitable Foundation has partnered with them by donating products to fill 1,000 Joy Jars for teens. So we didn't just donate product, we donated time. We had an amazing group of Arbonne employees and consultants who got together to help fill Joy Jars. And we make this a regular team-building activity in our office, where we have groups that go regularly to their offices to help continue this. We also hosted a beautiful youth empowerment day for local teen girls battling cancer, and we gave them like a spa day, we pampered them in only the way Arbonne consultants and employees can. We had this amazing group of volunteers that came and made this an incredibly special day for the girls involved. So our next guest is a young woman who I've had the pleasure of getting to know and working with through this partnership, and who has clearly embraced their mantra of never ever give up. Please take a look.
You are not alone, I'll be there for you. You can overcome whatever you're going through. It may not look the same, it doesn't mean you change.
Please help me welcome her to stage, Christine Danielle. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. You look beautiful too.
I'll know this.
Okay. Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You're all set.
Hi everyone. My name is Christine, and it's such an honor to be here today and share with you my story and how the Jesse Reese Foundation encouraged and supported me throughout my journey. Before I was diagnosed, I was just a 14-year-old teenage girl going to school, playing piano, singing, and hanging out with my friends. Until one day, everything changed. Towards the end of 2013, I started having a lot of pain in my left leg, which was unusual because I never experienced anything like it before. The doctors couldn't figure out what it was. They always ended up telling me different things. For example, groin pains, muscle spasms, and then a stress fracture. They did a lot of testings, x-rays, MRIs, bone scans, and they still could not figure it out. They had to send me to get a biopsy. This was my very first surgery. It was the scariest thing I have ever done. After waiting for what seemed like eternity, the biopsy results came. I was diagnosed with a rare type of bone cancer called wing sarcoma. It took me a while to grasp all the information and to accept the next chapter of my life. I was rushed to the hospital to do more testing and to start chemotherapy. The hardest part of my journey was my long and painful 9-hour surgery to remove the tumor out of my left femur and replace it with titanium. I was not able to put any weight on my leg for 7 whole long months. My mom's friend visited me to the hospital and brought me a NICU care package in a joy jar. And that was the day I was introduced to the Jesse Reese Foundation. After my mom's friend left, I went to the Jesse Reese Foundation website. Jesse's story touched me so deeply to see how she cared so much for others than herself. She had such a big heart. Her motto, "Never ever give up," inspired me and so many other people around the world daily. After reading and learning so much about Jesse, I went to visit the joy jar factory, met with Jesse's team, and stuffed the joy jars. I also got invited to attend the NICU Gala. It was such an unforgettable night to perform in front of so many people gathered to continue Jesse's mission and support kids fighting cancer. That was the first time I had ever performed in front of that many people. I was also surprised with 2 very meaningful gifts that I will always cherish. I got a customized keyboard and an opportunity to go to American Idol and watch the show live. The American Idol experience was such a memorable time. I had so much fun watching the show live and meeting with all the judges and contestants. And if that wasn't enough, Jesse Reese Foundation helped my dream come true. They helped me record my very first single. I wrote a song to reach out and encourage as many people as possible to never ever give up. It was so much fun recording my song with so many talented musicians. That is a moment I remember for the rest of my life. My song is called "It's Only Temporary" and is available on iTunes and Amazon. All the funds from the song go to benefit kids fighting cancer. Through the Jesse Reese Foundation, Just Series Foundation, I had the greatest privilege to meet all the wonderful people at Arbonne Charitable Foundation. With all your love, care, and products, you made many teams around the world fighting cancer. You're beautiful. You're great. Their fight. After 16 months being cancer, today I'm fighting cancer for the second time. Yes, it's hard, very hard, but I know I will beat this monster again. I beat it once, I will beat it again. Thank you. Cancer cannot stop me from following my dreams. The Just Series Foundation is not just an organization to me, they're my family. And I'm so thankful for all the support and love they gave me and still continue to give me. Everybody has their own battles to fight, but whatever battle you are going through today, just know that it's only temporary. I need you, do you? Inspiration to me, and I can see from everybody's reaction, you're also an inspiration to all of them. You're amazing, talented, beautiful, strong, courageous. Thank you. And I'm honored to know you. And thank you for sharing your story with all of us. Thank you. So as I said, there are 90,000 stories like Christine's, in which your participation with the Arbonne Charitable Foundation has created incredible partnerships. Every year, we recognize an Arbonne independent consultant who has made an extraordinary contribution to our foundation. That award, called the Arbonne Charitable Foundation Champion for Change Award, isn't something that consultants set out to win when they start working with us. They do it for one simple reason: because they care. This year, our Champion for Change Award winner has chosen to work with the Butterfly Foundation and Big Brothers Big Sisters of Melbourne, Australia, by sponsoring grants to these amazing organizations. She's also inspired thousands of consultants across Australia and has partnered with other nations to fundraise more than $60,000 for the Arbonne Charitable Foundation. So I'm going to let these teams tell you who the big winner is this year, because I think because of her work, she's impacted them, so it's better to hear that from them. So please take a look.
Hello from Big Brothers Big Sisters Australia. This year the Arbonne Charitable Foundation Champion for Change Award goes to National Vice President Charitable. Thank you for empower teams to believe that change starts with them. Congratulations, Kari!
Please welcome her to the stage, our 2016 champion.
say, Courtney, I'm so very, very honoured to accept this award. And as you already mentioned, I accept this award on behalf of so many other people that have partnered with me. You can see some photos up here. So many of my sideline nations in Australia. Everyone from the Burke Nation, Stevens Nation, Balani Nation, Rich's Nation, Hake Nation, Samuel's Nation. You guys all stand up because this is all what we have all created together. I really love, as Courtney said, I love the mantra of the foundation that change starts with me. I think sometimes we think that one person can't make a difference, and it's a bit like building this business really. By ourselves we can only achieve so much, but when we all come together you can see how much impact we can have on other people, and I think we are so privileged to have our foundation as a platform to be able to give back to other people. So I just really encourage all of you, to get involved, and don't think just because it's just, you might not be able to make a big impact, because you absolutely can, and you can impact beautiful people like Christine here. And I just feel really proud to be part of this foundation, so thank you so much.
We're honoured to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything. Said, I think sometimes people think that one person can't make a difference, but as you've seen today, you can, whether it's what you're doing with all of your teams to impact the teams in Australia, or Jessie herself starting the Jessie Reese Foundation, or Christine and the impact that she's making and telling her story, and really just believing in having that courage every day. And there are so many teams like Christine and the teams that congratulated me in the video who rely on all of your efforts. In fact, each of you can make a difference by doing something like Kara's been doing, and create your own fundraising opportunities to impact teams in your community. All of the money that's raised in country stays in country, so it'll go directly back to fund programs that are taking place right around you. To get you started, because we always want to be really helpful, we've created a get-together for Teen Self-Esteem Starter Kit, which you can find on arbonnefoundation.org. The kit includes guidelines, rules, tips, and for those of you who are looking for a little bit of inspiration, there's even some ideas for events. So I think to kind of sum everything up, if we all believe that change starts with me, then together we can continue to transform the lives of teens around the world by empowering them to dream big, live confidently, and believe that change starts with me. And like Christine, to never ever give up. Thank you so much.